Yo, it's Aaron Lee back with another video, you guys, and today we are going to talk about race. Um, I always wanted to talk about race, and I always wanted to kind of like have that conversation about race and what goes on in this country. I get confused often because I always try to remember that a lot of things that we experience is from our past that is still present in our future. And this goes without saying for a lot of situations in which people feel the need to bring up the past to show that they're making a point. But race has been a big part of our country since forever. The first time I experienced the idea of racism, because I mean, me growing up, I grew up, I watched a lot of television growing up. The 90s up to the early 2000s was full of TV. So I spent nothing but all the time that I had to watch TV. And most of the things that I saw on TV was diversity. It was great to see diversity on television. And some of the schools I went to, there was actually more than just black people in school. So it was different, you know, with me being able to experience that. And so initially, no one is racist. So that kind of shows you, and it dispels that idea that somehow you're born racist. I've heard it before. I've heard it before, and a lot of people feel that it was it's something that can actually happen. First of all, you're not born racist. I think I can experience that and tell you that I was not born that way. But with our cultural construction in America, it taught me racism, and I learned that racism is here, and it's probably not going to go anywhere for a while. You know, I could go into depth with racism, but I think what I wanted to focus on was just some of the issues that we are experiencing that requires attention. For example, you have many police shootings. Police shootings is actually pretty normal in America. And it's quite disturbing to know that the police, it's been normalized that the police wants to shoot people for reasons that they feel is necessary. And I mean, there's so much more to get into when you talk about how important racism is. I think one of the most important factors of racism is understanding that it is a cultural construct beneficial for many of the whites here in America. So I think racism is just ingrained in our culture. You know, people are dying constantly for nothing. And I think the one thing I do forget is that even though we all experience racism, it doesn't define that group of people. I mean, even now, you know, we're wearing masks and we're going into these stores, and we have to protect ourselves from, you know, this current pandemic that's going on. And yet and still, people are still treating you like animals. And you know, the stories I've heard about people, you know, being treated as such, you know, there's videos, but I feel like, you know, me bringing this up and talking about it, I just wanted to get off my chest, because it's, you know, staying in the house all day, it's just been bugging me out, because I'm trying to like stay calm and not think about stuff like this. But it's hard not to be calm when it's happening almost every week. It's always something. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's like all of the, like everything that has happened in the past and why people have made America what it is today It's like everyone forgot about that. It's like none of that even matters. Like, I'm talking about the protests. Really disturbing, to say the least, that that same mindset has been carried over into the 21st century. I'm worried that we're not going to heal, but I am interested in seeing how this world is going to play out. But I want to also be a catalyst for change, and I also want to be the kind of person who wants to show people that I can do something different, but also tie it to what's going on in the world today and how the issues that we're experiencing is very problematic for everybody. And my next book, uh, that's why I wrote my next book. It will be out. I won't tell you the title yet. I'll tell you the title of my next video. It really touches on that kind of that issue. I don't know a lot about these issues that occur that we don't see on camera, but there's a lot of issues that are happening that are being put into the light. Ah, you see the sun. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to change, but what I do know is hopefully my book will influence you guys to be able to purchase it. It will be out soon. I'm just working on the cover art. Once I'm done with the cover art, I think it'll really extend the idea of the book for you to want to read it. It's a short story, you know. I'm trying to catch everybody's attention. It's hard to catch everybody's attention when people don't have good attention span, and you just sitting there like, well, damn, am I wasting my time writing? And I thought about that. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I thought about that. I would say, like maybe almost a year after I released my first book, I was like, you know what? I can't get everybody's attention, so I'm gonna try to do like an audiobook. So I was just like, yeah, let me try audio. I wanted to see if the audio nature. It's sweet, isn't it? So I said, let's try the audiobook. I think the audiobook should be pretty cool. You know, so I did it. But I kind of released it later than the regular book, which made it very problematic for me to promote it the best way I wanted to. But you know, I realized that maybe some people just aren't interested in hearing voices speak unless it's a children's book. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I think people are more interested in reading content than hearing content. And if people want to hear my voice, they can just call me and talk to me rather than just picking up a iPad or a phone and listening to my voice. But I mean, I did what I could, and it is still available for purchase. I will send it to you personally if you are interested in my last books. You're fat, I'm not. If you're interested in the audiobook, I can still send it to you. But for the most part, I got my new book coming out this year. I really do hope you guys like it. I'm gonna keep writing. I'm gonna keep doing me. I hope you do like this book. I think this book is definitely much more gripping, more of suspense in this book that I think any people who are familiar with my work will go, okay, this is a little different. So I do hope you guys like it. But it does touch on the issue of race. I didn't really touch on the issue of race today, and I could have. And I could have went into the history, and I could have went into all the stuff that happened to us. But that would be a waste of time because I feel that everyone has the same access of information as I do. And for me to have to sit up here and talk about all of the stuff that you can just search up on Google, it's completely your choice. But how are we going to end this? I think with a little influence of everyone involved, talking about how bad racism is, talking about the racist situations that happen, writing books, nonfiction or fiction, like me, getting the word out there and just kind of dispelling racism as a disgusting construct that we've adapted to. We have to dispel it and get rid of it. So I hope that people keep talking about it and keep bringing it up and we keep throwing it in other people's faces so everyone can know that yes, racism still does exist, even if you don't experience it. That's fine, but we're here to tell you that it's real and it still happens. So just be aware that there's many black people who would love to not experience this at all. Believe me, especially black people who grew up in areas where there was more, white people. I do believe that, they have some level of understanding that race is just, it's not existent. That's a problem because people have expectations of how they should be treated by other people outside of their race, and it doesn't happen. In fact, it's the complete opposite of what they would want, and then boom, their feelings is hurt. I mean, just, let's just stop killing all the black people. Let's stop killing each other. Stop hating. All black people aren't killers or criminals or murderers or whatever else you probably think. I can tell you that it's so much more. So, follow me on Instagram. You guys, if you like this video, thumbs up. Let me know what I should talk about next, Let me know if you guys have ideas about, what it is that you want to talk about. I have no idea what to talk about most times. Today I'm just actually testing out this camera because I just got it. I've been talking about getting this camera since forever. I've got the camera now, so I'm going to really start doing videos. But I need your help. I need some ideas. I need some content. So if you guys have some content, some ideas, please let me know. You guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting my channel so far. We're going to keep climbing. More content is going to be coming. I'm going to actually have better content than I'm just gonna do more than just reaction videos, you guys. I mean, it's clear that you see that I'm doing a little bit more than just reaction videos, but I'm definitely gonna bring some more content. I do have some good ideas that I've been waiting like almost a year to try to get it done, on camera, and I really do hope that now everything is almost settled with the with this current pandemic, that I'll be able to achieve those goals. But I know what I won't do is be racist. I still love Chinese people. I still love white people. I still love all people. But I'm not going to be racist because a certain situation calls for it, or any situation calls for it. So, grow up, racist. If you guys like this video, thumbs up. Like, comment, and subscribe down in the bottom. I can show you how important race is. Different kinds of people. Is this the America we want to give up? Because we're always hating on other people.